Hi, I'm Kavya, working at TGH Software Solutions.
In this video, we will discuss about process call and process route and the key differences. At the end, I have a quick tip for you all, so let's start with it. Let's first discuss what is process call and process route. Process call is a shape in Boomi which is used to call a process component. Whereas on the other hand, we have process route which dynamically helps to select the process based on the routing rule. The main differences between process call and process route are observed in extensions and deployment. And using process call, the sub-process properties can be directly extended in the main process extensions. Whereas when using process route, we have to separately extend the sub-process properties. Also, when doing the deployment, if you are using a process route, we have to separately deploy the process route component as well as the sub-process component. And when we are using a process call, if we deploy the main process, that automatically contains the sub-process component. I have a quick tip for you all when using a process route. So we'll look into the platform, what it is. So here I have a main process, which is having a sub-process that contains process call and a process route. So let's have a scenario here wherein I have to test this process using test harness and I have to give the connection details using test extensions. Here I have process call which contains a Salesforce connector, whereas in the process route, I have a database connector. So let's try to test this process using test harness and see if we can give this connector details using test extensions. Here I have test harness process, which is calling a sub-process that has a process call and a process route. So if I check the extensions here, I can only see the Salesforce connection properties, but not the database. So let's try to test this process and see if we can give the connector values in test extensions. So here we can see only the Salesforce connection, but not the database connection properties. So how can we provide the database connection values dynamically in test extensions? So what we can do is just copy the database connector which we have in the process route in the test harness process. And try to extend the database properties in the test harness. Now I'm removing the database connector from the test harness process. I'm saving it again. Now when I try to test this process, I should be able to see the Salesforce connection properties as well as the database. So here we can see we have the database connection as well as the Salesforce connection. So using this, we can provide the connection details in the test extensions when using a process route. And that is all with a quick tip.